Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring a monthly message for the sign of Cancer for January 2020. Guys, new month, new decade, new energy coming in. And I just want to say before we get started into the cards, no matter what Spirit says, no matter what cards we get, it's still up to you guys and your active free will, your Grassroots Evolution, and the choices you make and the changes that you make and the steps you take to get the fulfillment that you would like to see in your worlds. So, if you are one of my subscribers, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me that you're here. And if at the end, if you're new, if this resonates, hey, feel free to subscribe, join the journey with me, and let me encounter your energy more often. So before I get into this, it is general. It can't hit everyone's situation. Take what is for you. Disregard the rest. And I feel like you'll know on a soul level if this is for you. Keep in mind as well, time is fluid. So we may be picking up on a situation from now, past time, past life, or something that's just starting to trickle into your energy system. So before I pick any cards, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Metatron to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, any of you who would ask for it, as well as just to remind you, if you do want your angels or guides in your life, ask that they're here for your highest good and delivering messages in the clearest form possible for you. So I will also ask Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael to use me as the clearest channel and deliver the messages for your highest good, as well as ask my team of light to jump in and join me. So the first message I'm going to bring today is from the Messages of Life Oracle by Mario Duque. They were the second deck I ever owned, and my mom gave them to me when I was younger, and it's one of these things I really like them. So I felt it was fitting to bring this in for brand new decade, brand new year, and remember to lead with intention. So let's see what we get, Spirit. Pretty big, so let's see what we get. Messages for the sign of Cancer for January 2020, please. Thank you. So I have two that hit the floor. We have Truth and Door to the Infinite. A Door to the Infinite. They want me to take two. They want me to take the bottom, which is Master of My Life. Underneath that is No Limitations. Only what you put on yourself. Never alone. So here's what Spirit wanted us to get. I'm going to read the two that fell out first. Truth. And if you see this picture, this woman, her heart is glowing. There is light pouring from it, and it is so bright, much like the moon right now. If any of you guys have got out to look at it, there's a full moon on the 10th of January, and that baby is bright. It looks like the light is illuminating from it. So we want to make sure that in our truth, we are illuminating our heart space, and we are speaking with truth, and we are acting in truth, and that this truth is coming from love, and it is our own truth, so that we're following the guidance we feel we need to follow. The truth is found within me. I listen to this divine force that comes from my inner self. When I put aside my controlling mind, I discover all the answers I am looking for. I am in harmony with myself, and I welcome the love of God, the power that will guide me towards the fullest shining radiance. Calling in Spirit, welcoming in source energy, knowing that your connection to the divine, as well as what I heard, is infinite. So again, a door to the infinite, infinite possibilities in your world. And when we start to live from a heart-centered truth, when we start to express our truth on a regular basis, and we feel comfortable doing this really doesn't open up a door. And if you can see at the top, we have an infinity symbol, this figure 8, never ending. Okay, there's lessons as well that we have to learn, that we could be kind of learning this from a past life. But if you look here, do you see the sun? It is also emanating that light, radiating that light. Inside me is a door to the infinite. I take the leap to go to my heart center and link up with heaven. In this serene place, I am eternal and indestructible. Through this inner journey, I am able to see beyond life's challenges and reach the higher levels of my existence. My inner light is my greatest strength and my greatest wealth. You're never alone. Spirit always has your back. There are people to talk to, and if there is nobody in your close circle that you feel like you can speak up to or you can speak to, there's professionals, there's counselors, there are, even just people on helplines that will help you out, okay, that could listen to you, and sometimes even just a second opinion and positive feedback, but knowing that your angels and guides are always with you. There is infinite wisdom and infinite support available to you. Never alone. Regardless of the darkness around me, I maintain my bond with God and the angels. This is the inner strength that allows me to go on. I have faith, that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for its guidance and always receive its help and protection. The sun will rise and shine for me. The sun will rise and shine. And as we accept this help, and as we pour out our heart's truth and we live from a heart-centeredness, and we accept that divine, we master our life. I no longer leave my strength in the hands of my ego. I cease to feed my inferior nature, but make room for the divine presence in me. Thus I become the master of my life anew. I listen to my inner voice and act in accordance with my own truth. I live in abiding humility, grace, and love, and for the glory of God. And if you can see here as well, she's holding her power, her ball of light, at her heart again. Feel like this is really, really important, that to be able to express our truth and master our life, we need to live from our own hearts and follow our own guidance and know that we are supported to do this. And again, you are never, 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 never alone. You always have your angels and guides with you if you ask for them. And even in our darkest times, it is really imperative and important to remind ourselves to see the light. Much like the back of these cards, I love them as well because it's this so shiny, so bright, it's emanating outwards. So let's see here before I hit some tarot. This is the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I'm going to ask for one message, Spirit, before we move any further. Thank you. So we got 4 cards. One that says, you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So when you're being called to go somewhere, don't second guess it. Don't overthink it. Is it right for me? How does it feel? Yes or no? My energy centers might be going off, right? If you are going somewhere and you're doing something that in your heart of hearts, in your gut says, no, but you do it anyway and you go against your own feelings because we overthink it, you're going to regret it, right? It's going to be like, no, I shouldn't do that. So the next time, take a moment, center in with yourself, like, is this the right way for me? And if it feels like yes, don't overthink it. Just move that way. You're already doing these things. You're already on this journey to the path of light. And some of us, this just could be a reminder again that we're never alone. Our possibilities are infinite and we're always connected to the divine. You have Star Mother here. And they want me to read this. How can you heal? How can you mother yourself? Taking care of ourselves, right? Being gentle and honoring ourselves, being loving and kind with ourselves, and speaking in truth. And if you can see, there's some magic dust here. When we do this, when we honor ourselves, when we love ourselves, when we nurture ourselves as well, when we love ourselves wholeheartedly, that's where you're going to bring change, right? We're not living for someone else. We're mothering ourselves, knowing that our heart's desires are okay to have and we're worthy to follow them. Mintaken. Longing for home, belonging, and this is the original light workers. This card talks about some of the first star beings to come to Earth and sort of our mission. And some of you, this may be, maybe you may feel drawn to this, okay? I will read that a little bit too, but trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And this came up in the Aquarius reading. If you knew you were supported, much as you are, what would you do? Master my life, baby, right? Go after the things that you want. Be the master of your domain, master of your life. And if you are feeling a call towards soul family, if you are feeling alone or feeling like you do not belong, if you need this sense of belonging, take the time to mother yourself, trust your path, and know that Spirit will bring the soul family to you. You will find them, they will come to you, you'll meet them, and you'll know them by a feeling. So let's see what Star Mother has to offer. So hopefully I don't run out of time, guys. Boundaries I just opened up to as well. So it could really be important to set boundaries with others so that you're not absorbing their energy. You're just keeping yours. You're already doing you. You're mastering your life and not allowing the attention or energy of someone else to kind of get in your way and stop you from what you need to do, stop you and derail you from your path, other people's opinions as well of what you're doing. It's not your business, it's theirs. So you do what you need to do because you're already doing it. Follow your heart. Mintaken, I want to read it to you a little bit because... Where are you? Okay, they're asking me not to worry, but sorry guys, but this being some of the first, I think it's from Orion as well, some of the first star beings, it's maybe been a really difficult road because you may have felt like not everybody's going to understand you. There's an affirmation. I'm going to look for that. That's what we're going to do. 116. So it says, yeah, Mintakens are a soul group who originated on the planet in the constellation Orion and were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. Their home planet is thought to have been a water world, and water is so pure you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Mintakens feel most at peace and at home when they're around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us and see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. So what you can do here to remind yourself if you are struggling, I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. Nurturing ourselves, honoring our own spirit, following our own path, and remembering that your heart will lead you home. And sometimes just calling in the light to cleanse you, asking the light to be with you. We have the Three of Stones, and this is creativity. This is the Wildwood Tarot. But this is also working with spirit, being connected mind, body, and spirit, and being grounded to this earth, right? And I feel like this is really important in terms of this sense of belonging, as well as nurturing ourselves with this star mother, right? Nurturing ourselves and in the directions that we're supposed to go, and knowing that it's okay